Are you sure you want to do this, Miss Crimson?
I've waited my whole life to do this. I think I'm ready.
Thank you, my comrades. Today we are celebrating a very momentous. Oh, what the? You.
Oh no, the defense minister just got assassinated! I need you to call 911. Tell them someone's been stabbed. Get the others to clear the area and make a perimeter. Secure it with caution tape. Nobody's getting in or out. Did you see anything? Okay, great. Stay right here. Let me call an old friend. Hello? Ace? We need you here. The defense minister just got assassinated.
I'm already here.
Look! She left a spoon!
Wait! That's important evidence for the investigation. Do not touch it.
Okay, I'll put it in a baggie and send it to the forensics.
Got it. So, Molly, what's the status?
Well, as you can see, there was obviously an intent to kill by the way that the murder weapon was deeply embedded in the jugular vein.
So I see. What did you find out about the spoon?
Well, this was obviously the murder weapon because of the perfect grooves in the skin.
As for the fingerprints, what did you find?
I definitely found your person.
Miss Evelyn Crimson. Interesting. Thank you, Molly. I owe you one. Sasha, did you check the evidence?
Yeah, I'm good at my job.
Alright. Add this one on. Label it, and we're out of here.
That's the house.
Evelyn Crimson, open up! This is the police. We have a warrant for your arrest.
Excuse me?
You are under the arrest for the assassination of Defense Minister James Justice XIV. You have the right to remain silent. You have the right to retain and instruct legal counsel without delay. You have the right to telephone any lawyer you wish. You also have the right to free legal advice for a legal aid lawyer. If you're charged with an offense, you can contact the Legal Aid Plan for legal assistance. Understand now? We're taking you downtown.
But I'm innocent!
Prove it in court.
Innocent until proven guilty, Ace. Remember, we have an adversarial system in Canada.
Right.
All rise for the Honorable Judge Judy.
You may be seated. Defense, what do you plead? Remember, this is just arraignment. We only need a simple answer.
Thank you, Your Honor. My client pleads not guilty.
Case against Evelyn Crimson. Crown prosecutor, you may present your opening statement.
Thank you, Your Honor. Good evening, members of the jury. Today we are here to prove that the accused, Miss Evelyn Crimson, is guilty of her crime, the murder of our defense minister, James Justice XIV. Two key pieces of evidence that prove that Miss Crimson is guilty of her crimes. Number one, the weapon that was used to stab Mr. Justice had her very fingerprints on it. And number two, that we have a key eyewitness who saw everything that happened. Therefore, we can conclude that Miss Crimson is guilty.
Thank you, Your Honor. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, my name is Violet Santiago, and I am here to defend the accused, Evelyn Crimson. So, the Crown intends to prove that Evelyn Crimson murdered the Minister of Defense. And they say that they will be using a reliable witness. However, that this reliable witness may not really be reliable through our sources. We as the defense counsel hope that you would make an impartial verdict and listen to our evidence.
Crown, do you have any witnesses?
Yes, Your Honor. The Crown would like to call Miss Jade West to the stand. Now, Miss West, you were at the scene of the crime on that day, yes? Can you please explain to me what happened?
So I was walking home and I passed by the scene and I saw a woman wearing all black stab the Minister of Defense.
Alright. Can you please describe what this person looked like?
She was shorter, she had dark hair, she was in all black. That was all I saw.
Alright. Now, if the guilty were to present themselves here in this courtroom, do you think you would be able to identify them?
Yes.
Can you please point to the person who you believe to be guilty?
She's right there.
Order in the court. Order, I say. Defense counsel, would you like to cross-examine the witness?
So, Miss West, you said you were at the crime scene, yes?
Yeah.
So what did you see?
I saw a lady stab the Minister of Defense and run away.
Are you sure about that? What did you have for lunch? Can you please tell me? Please explain everything to me.
I don't remember.
Objection! Shh. She's badgering my witness.
Objection sustained.
But Your Honor, there is relevance. My team looked into your file and we found that you have had past history of alcoholism and drug abuse charges. Miss West, are you sure you were in a non-inebriated state at the time of the crime?
Definitely. I haven't drank in years.
Are you sure, Miss West? Because you didn't even remember what you had for lunch that afternoon.
It doesn't matter. That's pointless.
I looked further into your files and I found that in the spring of 2011, you had a case for property fraud. Seeing the way things are going, I don't think you are a reliable witness. Do you?
It's for my family. I had no other choice.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Now, for the second day of deliberations, I would like to call a most important witness to the stand. I would like to call the accused, Miss Evelyn Crimson.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Now, Miss Crimson, would you like to tell me what you were doing on the day that Mr. James Justice the 14th was assassinated?
I was at home. I was just watching TV. I wasn't doing anything important.
Interesting. Now, to the jury and to all people who are witnessing this, I would like to present the first piece of evidence to this. Now, Miss Crimson, do you recognize what this is?
No, I don't recognize it at all. It just looks like a regular old spoon.
A spoon with the blood of Mr. James Justice the 14th on it. Now, after examining the latent fingerprints on this, we determined that there were her fingerprints on this, most interestingly. So, would you like to tell me what your fingerprints were doing on the weapon that was used to murder our Minister of Defense?
I don't know. I don't know how my fingerprints could have gotten on that. I was nowhere near that spoon.
Interesting. No further questions.
Attorneys, you may now present your summations.
Your Honor, members of the jury, I think it is very obvious from the evidence proven here that Miss Evelyn Crimson is very, very guilty of the crime. Miss West provided great testimony as to Evelyn Crimson being there at the scene of the murder or rather the assassination. And there's very obvious evidence from the fingerprints on the spoon that Miss Evelyn Crimson did commit the crime. I can only assume that she should be charged with first-degree murder. Let justice be done, though the heavens fall.
Thank you, Your Honor. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, my client, Evelyn Crimson, is innocent. So through the evidence, we can see that the witness is not reliable, and I believe that we cannot tell who transpired or committed this crime because we had an unreliable witness who had past offenses.
Jury, please make your decision based on the testimonies given. Remember, the decision must be unanimous.
The jury has made their decision.
You have been sentenced to 25 years in prison without eligibility for parole.